Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do Black Sun issue number 5 of 6 by Wildstorm. Nice cover. It's made by, written by Marc Andreyko, art and cover by Trevor Scott. And yeah, let's dive in because we are nearing the end of the series. Maggie wakes up because she has been kidnapped by the sorcerer. I still don't know who that guy is because there is no name or background or motivation except that she is, well, he's turned into this and she is here on some kind of a throne. I mean, I like this. It's a little bit maybe too big. I wish they was zoom it out a little bit more. I mean, this a little bit smaller and the backgrounds and everything else around it because, I don't know, it's just, and this is her uncle and this is a, I don't know, boyfriend or something, and they're under his thrall. And then she's in chains, and I'm not sure what he is. Is he a dragon? Is he a bull? Is he a werewolf? The whole color scheme of this creature is not really doing it for me. And he says, "Yeah, haha, you're finally awake." And then he says something like. About, well, I can barely make it out, about the fact that her uncle and her boyfriend has joined him. No, you just enthralled him or, I don't know, bewitched them or something. And he says, now it's time to embrace your destiny. It seems that the sorcerer is basically her father, although there's no evidence for now or whatever, or hinted at all. And he licks her and then she bites him and then she get a punch into the gut and then a chain breastplate falls off. And there's some nudity in the next page, so I'm not going to show that because, don't want to anger the YouTube gods, quote unquote. So let's say she is making some kind of a joke about being in the Red Shoe Diaries. Remember that thing? No, me neither. And then we see another splash page, double splash page. And I have some problems with the art, but I think this looks cool. I only think that the art doesn't lend well for this complete series. I mean, this is some, I don't know, mature voodoo, magic thing, monster, whatever. And sometimes cartoonish art can work. I don't believe that Trevor Scott art is the right one for this comic, in my opinion. Overall, this looks nice. I mean, I'm not complaining. It has backgrounds and there's a lot of going on, and then I like that. But I don't know. It's just not doing it for me. Skipping a few pages. So where we are here. Then this happens. Maggie escapes. I don't know how she did it because I still try to figure it out what's going on here. So there's some change here. What is this? Is that she putting her chains under her foot or what's happening here? And then she's doing, I don't know. And then she breaks it? What's happening? I don't know. And then this dragon cow werewolf monster wants to attack her. Did she froze her breast thingies like shurikens? And cuts his eyes, both. I mean, that's a good throw. Really, really good throw. But hey, comics doesn't matter. And then she has that magic eye thing from her, like she's powering up. And then, come on, Dad, let's play. Yeah. And then his eyes healing again, I guess. And then this sorcerer, who has sorcerer powers, using his fist to hit her. He misses, and then she's falling over this ledge. I'm not sure what's going on. Now, remember this amulet, Remember this. We're coming back to this. And I mean, this doesn't look really bad. It just, I don't know, it doesn't really fit the whole tone of this book, I guess. Skipping in more pages because there is not much going on here. The dialogue is really simple, even bad. And that the dialogue that is in here, there is not much going on. I cannot tell you much about the whole story because it's just, hey, look, I have to go, take me with you, fuck you, etc. Stuff like that. There's no revelation, there's no moving the story forward because they don't talk about the story except that the sorcerer guy wants to have her power for I don't know why. And then a demon that is, I mean, a reject from what's that cartoon with the dragons? I forgot. Gargoyles. Yes, that's the one. She's waking up and she says, enter. Well, and then he picks her up. So why is he here in the first place? Because this Maggie's mother, by the way. Did she summon him, or did the sorcerer order him to get her? No explanation. So Maggie is here on the edge, and he's transforming back into his, I don't know, Tekken boss self. Still don't know his name of this guy. And he has that, I mean, the writing. You seem to have much trouble staying atop this structure. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, that's funny, Pops. Maybe you can start a career in stand-up. Okay. Maybe I chuckle a little bit because, yeah, the dialogue is really bad. But, you know, cracking jokes when this has to be some kind of a mature book. And that's the problem with this whole book, I think. It doesn't know what it wants. It wants to be funny. It wants to be edgy. It wants to be mature. But it wants to also try to have an engaging story. But although I don't dislike Maggie at all, I don't feel a connection because her character is not that really fleshed out at all. She just is there to move the plot forward along with the rest of these characters. And so he gives her two choices: join me or face the abyss. Well, again, very simple dialogue, and she's just letting go. Now, in the last issue, she fell from a building as well, and then she used her thingamajig, her magic, to slow herself down, and then landed safely. So I think to myself, okay, that she's going to do that exactly here as well. Wait a minute, I was a little bit too fast. So she falls through the glass that should cut her up in pieces. But then she doesn't do the magic thing because she is immediately landed unharmed. Then this demon says, because there's all demons all over the place, look, another warm blood. How's about some warm fist, scumhole? What? What is this dialogue? And then he says, Mommy, I'm scared. Okay. So I think this poor boy or girl, this one I guess, not sure, needs to get rescued from her because that's what I think. And then she says, nah, I'm getting out of here. And she takes a gun and goes through the lift, and she sees this slime, you know, that is a reject from Ghostbusters. And then this demon says, get her, she hurt me. What? Okay, she goes on top, and because that's exactly what you can do in real life. Look at this. Look how this works. I mean, this is a lift, right? With, I don't know, metal cables. And she is bending those cables? Does that look like? What is this weird? And look at her leg. There's no meat on her bones at all. I mean, okay, it's cartoony art. I get that, but still, right? And then I need that damn pearl more than I thought. Okay, that's the thingamajig on his neck, right? The pearl that I just talked about a second ago. So her powers is acting up again, or she has a connection with that pearl. Okay, interesting, I thought. But then, this is happening? What? What is happening over there? Why is it exploding? Who did the explosion? And then she's suddenly on top again. And then again, the very simple writing says, you can't get rid of me so easily. Impressive girl. Fuck you. And then she's using guns. He uses his magic that looks like more telekinetic stuff, in my opinion. And look at this. What is this? Is it a ragdoll? This body language. It's so weird. And then her mother comes up, you know, flying with this demon, and then she breaks her neck while she is just flying over there? Is that a good way? Is that a good time to break his neck while you're still flying? And are you not falling? How does that work? I don't know. Okay, moving on. And you cannot hide forever, and you cannot change what is written. Okay, but tell me what is written. I still don't know what's going on. And then, now look at this whole body thing. I mean, this what? What is this? Look at this. The arms here is, wow. It's crazy. It doesn't look good at all. You want me, here I am. And then she kisses him? For what reason? And then she gets the amulet or something, but he is also, I don't know, the amulet is fused to his body, but that's not the case at all, because a couple of issues ago, like you see here, it's just dangling around his neck. Where was the part that amulet fused in his body? It's not in here. So is that for dramatic effect or something? And then there's a voice. Hello, Maggie. Mother's home. Okay. I was surprised that this is happening. So she probably can fly or levitate. I'm not sure. This is a nice surprise, but that's probably the only thing, or one of the two things, that I find positive about this whole comic. For the rest, I don't know what's going on, but nothing makes sense. Who are you? What is your destiny? What do you want? And we have only one issue to go. So what's next? Issue 6 is an info dump of, revelation. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling this comic at all. It's getting worse and worse. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked the video. I see you next time. Bye-bye.